Hello hippies or non-hippies, whoever else you may be. I've changed it. Basically that intro kind of didn't make sense. I originally said it just as some weird stuff coming out of my mouth. And so I was like, okay, well I'll just keep saying that. But now as I've reevaluated in my head, I realized it's just dumb. And at first I was like, well, it's like stupid and quirky and but now I'm like, I just wanna not use that. So now it's hippies because that makes more sense for my branding. So yeah, that's that. Basically, I asked on Twitter what videos I should film and a lot of people said a room tour. So that's what this is today. So I'm really just gonna like hop right into it. I don't have that much of an intro to do, so let's go. Haha. I need to calm down. Okay, so basically when you first, I guess not technically not coming into my room because I'm not doing the outside of my room, you know, like I'm not going to show you my door because it's just a door, there's nothing on it. But so technically if you want to exit my room. So my door is just plain white and I've got some coats hanging on it and also a bag that I got from a festival last year. One of the bag strings actually broke, so I can't actually use it anymore, which is pretty annoying because it's a really cute bag. Hopefully I'll be able to get another one in the future if I find another one like that. But for right now it's just decoration, which is fine because it matches the aesthetic of the room, but like it would be nice if I'd actually be able to use it because I really did like use that bag, you know. Sad times, honestly. So then if you go to the right a little bit, then you'll see my Timothy wall, which is a new addition to the bedroom and honestly a long time coming. My bedroom in Houston, I had a full wall full of Timothy and Troye Sivan and Saoirse Ronan. Honestly, if you want me to do a room tour of that bedroom because it's still like exactly how I left it, then I'll do that next time I go to America. I really loved that room and it was kind of like bittersweet moving because I was like, I want to move back to England so bad, but then also like I really love my room and this is the first room I've ever had that I've like fully decorated it and I love it. I don't want to leave it yet because I'd only like just like completely finished decorating that room. And so my goal for the new year was to make this bedroom here like have me love this bedroom as much or more than I love that bedroom, which I think I've succeeded in. What's one thing that that room has that this room lacks? Timothy Chalamet. Now if you don't know if this is maybe the first video you're watching of mine, or I don't know, then you might not know about my slight obsession with Timothy Chalamet. I wouldn't call it an obsession, but my peers would disagree. It's healthy. I'm just making it sound like bad. Basically, I'm in love with this man and I need to express that in room decor. I have a magazine, which I can show you, I guess. This magazine, fun fact, this is my favorite picture of Timothy ever. Basically, I've had that, I got that at a thrift shop for like less, because it was when I was in America, so it was like, I think it was like 20 cents. It was something crazy like that. I got it at a thrift shop in Galveston, but I just got the idea like literally a couple days ago to go in and take all of the Timothy pages out and all the pictures and stuff and try and put that on my wall. And while I did that, I also got pictures and interviews from the film Lady Bird with Saoirse Ronan, Greta Gerwig, all of that, and that's on another portion of my room, but I'll get to that in a little bit. But yeah, and then also that little peach hanging thing, I believe is from Forever 21. My best friend Courtney got that for me for either my birthday or Christmas. A little bit to the side, so I've got a record player that my sister got me for Christmas. Not last Christmas, but the Christmas before that. Hanging on the wall behind it, I have a yellow bandana that I bought at a thrift shop in Hitchin for when me and my sister went to the 21 Pilots Bandito tour. The trench era is yellow, so we wanted yellow bandanas. We didn't actually end up wearing the bandanas to the show, but since I bought it specifically for that show, it still has sentiment to me. I'm a very sentimental person, as you will soon find out in this video. So that's my 21 Pilots bandana. The actual record itself, it's an English flag record because if you couldn't tell, I'm English. My sister got that for me. That was like way before I even thought about coming back to England. So it was just like nice to have something English in my room because I missed it a lot. On the actual record player, I have Defenses stickers, which is my sister's band. I'll put the links in the description. My sister sent me them while I was in America. Also, she wrote like a small note using like a tiny little notebook. So those pages are all there. There's also a rock that I made, or one of the rocks that I made on like my last day of therapy. If you want to get into that, I can make a separate video, but on my last day of therapy, because I was moving back here, it was just like a chilled day. We got like a bunch of small rocks and just wrote words on them, and I wrote "be kind." My mum's got like all the other rocks that we had, and they're just like spread out on top of the fireplace in the living room, but I just wanted to take that one because that one was my favorite. I wrote "be kind," and I also wrote it in Morse code below it because I'm very into Morse code as well, which is weird. Like, I 100% want a Morse code tattoo. I don't know what it would say yet, but just anything in Morse code would be pretty cool, I think. I've also got a bunch of pictures of Declan McKenna. One, because I love Declan McKenna, and two, these specific pictures because I thought they looked very cool. I just printed them off on like glossy paper, and then I cut them to look like a Polaroid and just stuck them on there. For the actual records, I've got 3 records. I've got a Panic at the Disco one, the first album, A Phoebe Can't Sweat Out, and I've got a Paramore one, their last album, After Laughter. And then I've also got a record that I got from the record shop in the town that I live in. It was only £2, and I just wanted another record that looked cool to kind of fit the aesthetic of my room. If I was in a hyper mood, I wouldn't listen to it. If I just wanted like background noise, then it's cool to have on because I don't actually know the songs. And then above my closet, I've got like a picture, but I don't know what it's called. It's kind of like, it's a banner, but it's like 3D. I don't know how to explain it, but it's that. I found that in the log cabin because we've got a log cabin in the back of our house, and I found that in there when I first moved back because my sister lived here when me and my other sister and my mum moved to America. She stayed here, so she lived in the house and had a lot of stuff, so most of that is in the log cabin. So I just kind of went back there to see if there was anything I like, so I can like start to furnish the house. If you guys saw my video, it was like moving out at 16 or something. I'm pretty sure I don't remember my videos that well, but I'm pretty sure I like showed the house a bit, and it was so bad because there was tenants living in here before and they just did not take care of the house at all. It was gross. A lot of like renovations needed to happen, so I just needed like anything to try and make this look like somebody lives here. So I just went and looked through all of her stuff and got like the cutest things. There's some other stuff in here that's my sister's, but I'll get to that in a second. So then on this next wall, I just have my window. I don't really have any like decorations on the window because that's where I do my makeup. I would prefer to have decorations up there and actually have like a separate place for me to do my makeup, but I don't really have that right now. I'm not actually done decorating my room. On this wall, I've got my hamster cage that I got from Amazon, and if you didn't see that video, I will link it below and put it as a card because that was the most stressful video to film ever. I was setting up the cage and it took me 3 hours. It was terrible. It was not cooperating. I wanted to cry. So you should watch that video. Also, while I was editing the video, so many problems happened, and again, I wanted to cry. I got so stressed out. So, but I was still able to upload it the next day, which is pretty good if I do say so myself. After all of the pain and stress I went through, I would say the least you can do is go watch it. Above the hamster cage, I've got the Ladybird wall, which if you haven't seen the film Ladybird, you should. It's a very good film. But I've got pretty much all the same things, because with the Timothy wall, I used 2 separate magazines, and for the Ladybird wall, this is just 1 magazine, but it's one of the same as the Timothy wall. You can see some of the similarities of the 2 walls. This is the Oscar edition of Entertainment, like the Entertainment magazine. Is it Entertainment Weekly? Yeah, of Entertainment Weekly. So what I did was, they had pages before all the nominations of each category. They just had a page that said the category. And so for the Timothy wall, I put Best Actor, Best Picture for Call Me By Your Name, because that's my favourite film, and the Oscars. And then for the Ladybird wall, I put Best Actress and Best Director, because Greta Gerwig is my favourite director. I also put on both of the walls their nominations, like all the nominations that film got. Some of the Ladybird nominations are on the Timothy wall, because Call Me By Your Name also got nominated, but I wanted those to be on Timothy's wall. But it's fine, because it kind of worked out, because now they both just have 4 nominations on each wall, so that's fine. A little bit above that, I've got the actual cover, or the like record, what's it called? Like what the record came in when I bought the Paramore records. I kind of DIY'd this. I wanted to have the artwork on my wall, but I also wanted the cover on the wall as well. I cut one side of it, but only halfway, so then I'm not cutting it in half completely. I'm just cutting, okay, it's like this, and this is 2 things, and this is 2 things, so it's like this. I wanted this on my wall, but then I also wanted this on my wall, so I just cut this off, and so now that's gone. So what's on my wall right now is actually just this, but it's like that on the wall, if that makes sense. I don't think that was actually necessary, because I still don't think it makes sense, but if you get what I'm saying, then you know. But then I've also got just an ad from one of the magazines, from like Gucci or something, but I thought the baby like Cupid thing vibe kind of looked cool. So just below it, I've got more things that I found from the log cabin that were my sister's things. My sister asked when I first put them up if they were meant to be like not the right way up, and I said yes, because they're not. If you notice, none of them are actually facing the right way. I don't have like a reasoning for that, I just thought it would be cool. And then I've also got this plaque that, again, my best friend Courtney, she made this because we're both like, I wouldn't say into horoscopes in that we fully believe, and we're into like astrological stuff. Okay, I've got no clue what astrological stuff is. I meant to say astrological. But we like the memes, and we send memes back and forth all the time. Anytime there's an instance that we like give each other gifts, like if it's one of our birthdays or if it's Christmas or something, more times than not we always integrate our zodiac signs in it somehow. Like she got me this, and then I also got her like a zodiac book that had like every single day or something, I'm not sure, but it had like specific, each book is specific to the zodiac. I also got us like our zodiac necklace, which I left in America when I was there last, which is very annoying, but it's the thought that counts. I'm just gonna go through all of the individual posters. A lot of the stuff in my room is stuff that Courtney got me, but she got me the Panic at the Disco record for my birthday, and this Panic at the Disco poster was in like the record book thing, so that was cool. At the record store that I had previously mentioned, that's in my town, they have like a bin of free records that you can just come and take like as much as you want. There was a period of time when this wall was still empty and I wanted to jazz it up. I just went and grabbed some free posters that kind of looked cool because they were all rolled up, so I couldn't really see them, but it doesn't really matter. If I don't like it, who cares? It's free, you know, it's not like I'm wasting any money. So most of the posters that I have are just random free posters, so I'm not even sure like who these people are, but the posters look cool, so that's all that matters. This symphony one, I think if I get another poster, I'm probably going to exchange that because it doesn't really fit. I don't really necessarily like it that much, but it's like okay if you're just looking at all of the posters as a whole rather than like looking at it straight on, because when I look at it straight on, I'm like, that's not cute. The same with this horse one. I'm not really sure what's going on here, but again, if I find another poster that's like the exact same size as it, then I might change it. But then at the same time, I don't know if I can be bothered to do that, so I might just keep it. Next to them, I am obsessed with this poster. It's so cool. Not sure what that is or who they are, but I love this poster. It's a really thick material as well. It's not like the other posters where it's like paper. It's like hard, like it's a poster, you know, so that's cool. And then next to that, the cranberries, again, not sure who they are, but I really like the poster. There's also a goat girl, which again, I really like the poster. It's a double-sided poster, which really annoyed me, and I really like the other side as well. I'm not going to show you the other side because that would require me taking it down, and I just can't be bothered to do that, but it was like very like psychedelic arts, like colors type of stuff, and I thought it took me so long to decide which side to use, but I went with this one. And then I also got a Billie Eilish poster, which is amazing because I wasn't expecting to get that for free. Like I literally, when I opened the posters at home, because it was cool, it was kind of like Russian roulette, whereas I didn't know what I was gonna get, and so when I opened them up just expecting it to be like some unknown band again, and I saw Billie Eilish, I was like, oh, okay. So I just got a free Billie Eilish poster, and then when I went back the next day, I got another one. So I gave that to my sister. Okay, coming down low now, I have this Call Me By Your Name poster that I got on Wish. I'm pretty sure it was free. I don't remember how much shipping was. It was probably £2. So there's that. And then also, I have the Milk and Honey poetry book, and what I did was I just ripped out 9 of the pages of the poems that either I liked or I related to, etc., and I just put them up there. And I didn't want to like cut them to make them look like perfect. I made sure to like rip it in a way that like you can tell it was ripped from a book, if that makes sense, because I kind of like the like aesthetic that brings. And then I've also got this little card from a festival that me and my sister went to. That vlog will be linked in the description as well. Well, I went there twice, so there's 2 vlogs, but I'll link the newest vlog in the description. Actually, I'll link them both. Who cares? It's my description, you know? Then I've got these Call Me By Your Name stickers that I got from Wish as well. I had a whole stack of them. I can't remember exactly how much I had, but 3 of them on my computer, 4 of them on the wall. I have some more back there, and then I still have like a stack of them, which I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with yet. I'm just waiting for the opportunity for like a cool place to put them, but I put all of the like animated ones up there. Next to that, I have a Love Is Free like small poster that I got from Comic-Con, and I got that for free as well. Like it was just there to take, so I just took one. And yeah, that's cool. And then I got this drawing cartoon thing of Robert Sheehan, but his character from the Umbrella Academy. I also got that from Comic-Con. I cannot remember how much it was. And then below that I have pretty much the exact same thing I did with the Paramore, except I didn't cut this one at all because I already have the other Panic at the Disco poster, but I've got the Panic at the Disco record thing. I've actually got the record in the poster, which is cool. It's kind of like a secret pocket. And then next to that I have the cover of the After Laughter album thing that I cut off of the Paramore record book. If you couldn't tell already, I have these vines. I actually got them from Amazon. I'm pretty sure they were $9.99 and it came, I can't remember how much was in the pack, but it was a lot. I think maybe a pack of 10 or 20, I'm not sure. All I remember is that it was $9.99. I'll put it in the description as well. Also, stuff that I don't mention is going to be in the description is going to be in there as well. I just don't have enough brain space right now to know what I'm going to put in the description, so you should just look anyways, and I'll just have like everything that I can have down there. And then I've also got records. I got these records from thrift shops. They were like 4 for £2, so I got 2 sets of them, so I have 8 records in total. I've got this butterfly poster that I got from the log cabin as well, which was my sister's. So this little corner of my wall is actually the first thing that was decorated in my room. I've got old pictures of my sisters and me from when we were little children. I've got a bunch of tickets and I'm not going to name them off because I don't have the energy to do that, but it's basically either theatre tickets, as in like plays, or like tickets from shows my high school did, or movie tickets, concert tickets. I've got the train ticket from when I went to the 21 Pilots show in London for the first time. I've got wristbands from various events like Comic-Con, festivals that my sister performed at, or just festivals in general. I've got a headband from the first festival that I went to when I moved back. I've got tape from the first 21 Pilots show I went to. It's a bit dirty because it was on my shirt and I had to rip it off my shirt to put it on my wall, so like the fluff from the shirt got on it, but it's fine, it doesn't matter. I have like these fairy light things that have like interchangeable letters, and so at first I had "Be kind to everyone," but then I changed it when I was like redecorating my room. "We can save Earth." Because I'm really trying to be more like sustainable and actually like take care of the earth and stop using plastic and stuff as much as I physically can. So I thought that that was appropriate to change it to, although I'm still definitely like, you should definitely be nice to everybody, but I feel like at the moment this is more important. I've got a little fortune cookie, fortune I guess, but it's not really a fortune, it's just like words. Under that I've got a, what's it called, like a flashcard, but the ones with lines, and about 2 years ago I wrote out the lyrics to Fairly Local, and I can't really explain it unless you've heard the song. Next to that I've got this Girls Just Wanna Have Fun like thing. It's not a poster because it's like 3D, but it's like wood, whatever, it's something, and it says "Girls Just Wanna Have Fun" in like funky, groovy, hippie font writing type thing. Pretty sure I got that in Home Bargains. I've got a picture of a pig. If you don't know me, or you've never seen any of my videos, then you don't know that pigs are my favorite animals. I will have a pet pig at some point, I'm not sure when, but it's gonna happen. Okay, backstory. Before I left the first time, like before I moved back to England, my best friend Courtney and I think I've mentioned Courtney in this video more than literally anything else. I love you, Courtney. She slept over at my house. Did she sleep over at my house? I don't know. She was at my house. We got in onesies and we took Polaroid pictures. I didn't even know that I had this. I thought that she took the pictures. I was unpacking and I opened a book and they just fell out, and I was like, oh my gosh. So I put them on my wall, but I could have sworn she had them. I completely forgot that that even happened. I've got some more Call Me By Your Name stickers. All of these are like from the same like shoot. And then I've also got a photo booth picture of me and my college friends from when we went to Cambridge for one of my friend's birthdays. Under that, I've got one of the director like cutboard things. The fact I should literally know what the name is, because I want to be a director or just make films in general. That's what I go to college for. One of my friends from freshman year of high school, Erica, got me that, and I thought that was really cool. Under that, I've got a picture of RuPaul. Why not have RuPaul on my room, on my wall? And then I have a pan flag that I also got from Comic-Con. When I went to Pride last year, I got the Pride flag, just like the rainbow flag. I got a big one like that size, and then I also got a small one that's on the wall inside my closet. But then when I was looking through all my stuff, I just could not find the Pride flag. So I thought that's pretty homophobic. And so when I saw the flag at Comic-Con, I thought, oh, okay, well, I need to replace her, but then also get a more accurate one. So that's that. And then on this like little wall thingy, I have the other 4 records that I got from the thrift shop in my town. Okay, we had the final wall. We are like pretty much done. And then I've got this tapestry thing that I got from the Lye Festival that I went to last weekend actually. And I just thought this was so cute because it's mostly yellow, which is my favorite color, but then it's also got like other colors going in there, which is very like hippie, stuff like that, and it just fits perfectly on the wall. And that's pretty much my entire room. This wasn't really like an actual like room tour, it was just kind of like me explaining what I have on the walls of my room. But just because the rest of my room is pretty boring, like it's just my closet and drawers and stuff, and that's not really fun and fresh. Comment or tweet me or DM me or whatever, any other videos you want to see, or if you just want to chat, then that's cool too. I'm always up for a good convo, but I need video ideas, so if you could let me know what you'd like to see, that would be great. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. If you didn't, that's fine. You could tell me why. That would be cool. Just tell me why you don't like my vid. That would be great. I have all my social medias in the description. I have Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Visco, and Spotify. You should so follow my Spotify. Oh my gosh, I have amazing playlists. Or follow my Twitter because I'm on there most often. Follow them all, but like, you get what I'm saying. Subscribe to my channel, post notifications, all the YouTube things. Goodbye!